All right, welcome to Albums Anonymous. This is your weekly podcast where we break down some of our favorite albums one at a time. But we also are sharing fresh new tracks straight out of the Permanent Record Studio that you can only hear right here on the Albums Anonymous podcast. So that's Ryan. I'm Troy. How you doing, man? It's been a couple weeks since we've recorded an episode, but how are you?
I'm good, but first I want to talk about the album we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about Green Day's Dookie.
Yeah.
One of my favorite albums. Very memorable tape. One of the first tapes that I got along with Nirvana, Unplugged, and I think the Offspring Smash. Actually, my brother's got it, and I just mooched off of it. But I just love this album. It's a super vibe. I am doing I would say a little less than meh, but I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. How are you doing?
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
We're usually record at night, so recording our episode in the middle in mid morning is pretty nice. I got way more energy. I got my teacher coffee here that you offensively called it earlier because I had to re-microwave it. But yeah, I'm doing good, and I'm excited to talk about this album. It's very nostalgic. This particular album, I never had it on cassette for sure, but it's cool that you did.
Yeah, it was awesome. So the album, and I do want to mention too, we're gonna have some tracks from Kall of Booty.
Oh right, yeah. Brand new Reggaenomics, some brand new Kall of Duty. Kall of Booty, excuse me. It's Kall of Booty. And also a brand new anti-punk band called NOFNS.
Oh.
That I'm excited to share some tracks for later. So,
and I discovered a brand new band called Bean Day.
Bean Day, nice.
Yeah. It's not racist. Don't worry.
But it, I assume is kind of in line with what we're talking about today.
It's very nutritional music.
Nice.
Yeah. Good for your system.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But I think
gut health.
Yeah, I think we should get started with some music.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Brosart was inspired with a little ditty. I think Brosart's been cooking up some tunes. This one's called Into the Soup You Go.
Into the soup you go, into the soup you go. Add a little salt, twinkle toe, into the soup you go.
And that was it.
Wow. Powerful.
Yes. I mean, what line stuck out in that one? Let's analyze
The one that stuck out to me most was Into the Soup You Go.
Oh. For me, it was add a little salt, twinkle toe. That was really, add a little salt, twinkle toe, into the soup you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So
were you making soup recently? Is that
no?
Okay.
Why would you ask me that when Brosart wrote this song?
Well, oftentimes you have the ear of Brosart.
Yeah, that's true.
They tend to write kind of in line with the kind of stuff that you're talking to them about.
Yeah, I'm like the Cyrano de Bergerac to Brosart.
Mm-hmm.
You know that reference?
I do. Yeah. Sorta. That it's what's the name of that? It's like an old Shakespeare, or not Shakespeare, is it? But it's like an old story of like the ugly guy with the big nose.
Yeah.
That is in love with somebody, and he's telling the guy what to say to this woman to make her fall in love with him or something like that. Or
Yeah. Like he helps some other bro out, because he's got game, but he's got a big ass nose, and he's ugly, and so but he's got game, and this other bro doesn't have game. So I'm not saying Brosart doesn't have game. Brosart's got game. I mean, he's ripped. But, you know, sometimes just getting into his ear helps. It's just collaboration, you know. It's just part of what we do at the record label here.
We're producers.
Permanent Records. But what was your favorite track on the album, Green Day Dookie?
I think, is it Longview?
Yeah.
Do I have that right? Yeah. I'm terrible with like song names.
Yeah.
But let me hold on.
With the bass line.
Yeah. And then Basket Case, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Is another good one.
For sure. Let's talk about Longview real quick.
Some of those songs, actually, that bass line may have been one of the first bass lines I ever learned. Like, I bought a bass when I was in high school because I started playing guitar, and then I was like, that instrument has fewer strings and feels like it would be a little easier to play. So I like saved up money and bought a bass and started learning how to play. And I'm pretty sure that bass line was one of the very first ones that I actually learned how to play. That and like Another One Bites the Dust, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, those are both like wonderful bass lines. Like,
they're simple, but they're like catchy and just like fun to play.
Dude, I did not know that about you. Like that you bought a bass.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So that song, apparently Mike Dirnt, the bass player, he wrote that bass line when he was on LSD.
Oh.
And then he didn't record it on anything. So he woke up like the next morning, like going, like, I need to remember this bass line. What was that bass line?
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
Yeah. I know. Like if anybody's like ever learned an instrument, this is kind of like one of the like magical parts of learning music, which has been a little tampered down by the fact that we could just like record on our phones and everything these days. But like, so basically he woke up the next morning and he just practiced and practiced and practiced and searched for it in his brain until it clicked, which I think is awesome. And I've definitely been there too. Mm-hmm. Dude, when I got my appendix out, I came up with the most wonderful fucking song in my head in that moment where I was like, it was not just a song, it was a movie too, because I was on this very powerful drug called Dilaudid. It's like 3 times more powerful than morphine or something like that. And like, I always remember that because I can't remember that fucking song. Yeah. And I'm sure it was horrible, you know, but
I mean, if you actually put it all together the way you heard it in your head, it might not be bad.
Yeah.
But
in that plane, it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
You know, so like, and I was basically riding some sort of magical unicorn or something through this rainbow land, you know, and the song was playing. I could see why people do drugs. You know, don't do drugs, but I could see why, because it was a pretty cool experience.
That was a weird half endorsement of doing drugs.
No, that was a PSA. Don't do drugs because it'll fuck up your life. But you know, if you happen to need to get your appendix out like me, you know, it's not the worst thing.
I mean, you need drugs for surgery like that, right? And recovery. So
yes, thankful. But yeah, I've definitely been there where like you're just searching and searching for like, what did you make last night? And it's a magical feeling when it clicks back into place, and it doesn't always.
No, it doesn't. Actually, almost always it doesn't, I would say. Like when I've in the past like heard some sort of really awesome riff in my head, like while I'm out and about, and then I like go grab my guitar later and try to like piece it together somehow, it like almost never actually works out the way that I was hoping it would. Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does. And that's an exciting moment. But
especially if it was like really good.
Yeah.
You know, like it like sticks in your brain somewhere.
Yeah.
And like he knew it was like an awesome baseline riff.
Yeah.
And who knows if like he actually replicated it the same way.
I would guess probably not exactly the same
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, because like he was on LSD, folks. I've never done LSD, but I'm sure it's kind of similar to mushrooms in a way, right?
Yeah, it is.
Psychedelic.
It's well, I mean, I can't say one way or another for sure, but from what I've heard,
Okay.
it's different but similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance that he just came up with something new.
Yeah. I mean that I would say that is most likely that it probably is similar. But yeah, it's unlikely that it's exactly as good as what he like first came up with.
Or maybe what he came up with was actually better. Like,
Well, that could be
next
the
day.
case. Yeah. That
Yeah.
could definitely be the case too.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. But we have a track here called
Yeah, I wish we could play some on the podcast from Dookie, but next best thing, this band called NOFNS
Yeah. Okay.
is a brand new. They're kind of skate punk, but they've kind of invented a new genre.
Really?
At least as far as I can tell, I've never heard any other music like this. They call it anti-punk.
I'm
So
excited.
yeah, you want to play the song "I Am a Proponent"?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I believe what the politicians say. I believe they have the people's best interests in mind. I believe our tax dollars are well allocated, and I believe in society. I am a proponent of the establishment. Oh, I am a proponent of the government. I believe in the legal system. I believe people are held to account. I believe the police are heroes, and I believe in society. I am a proponent of the establishment. Oh, I am a proponent of the government. We're awfully lucky to live under capitalist rule. The system works as long as you work hard. More economic freedom means more upward socio-economic mobility. I am a proponent of the establishment. Oh, I am a proponent of the government.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was sick. I love that. Like, why does every punk band have to be so anti?
I know.
Like, you know,
It's a fresh take, right?
it's a fresh take, and there's some truth to it. Mm-hmm. And I think the billionaires would really love this track.
Oh, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
the billionaire market is hot to trot.
The billionaire bros, especially.
Yeah. Like Elon would
Oh, yeah.
he would do some weird drugs and go wild to this, you know, and then he'd get on X and just dribble words about it. Ugh. He'd vomit them out like he does. It'd be so sick. And it's kind of a clean track. We did an event, a co-op or a record vinyl swap / DJing our Perm Records tracks at Level Beer in Portland
Last week. Yeah.
Last week. It went pretty good.
Yeah.
Our DJ, he He's average. He's getting better.
I thought he did a pretty good job
Yeah.
overall.
I think he's gonna try to invest in like a Bluetooth, like big speaker that he could easily connect to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty cool, and to have like another kind of clean-ish track to play. We were struggling because we don't have a ton of clean tracks. There's always like a little bit of a
Well, I think that's like part of No Offense.
yeah.
Their whole thing is that their songs are just specifically not offensive, or at least whoa. Let's get a close up on that. You just dripped all over yourself. You even have a lid on that and still managed.
It's
Yikes, dude.
It's still good. It's a similar shade to my.
And this outfit that you're wearing, by the way, you made a mention of that when you first pulled up, that you specifically wanted to wear this outfit because it's the same thing that you wore when you first listened to this album, or more or less, it's like the same outfit.
Yeah, I mean, that's accurate. I think this album was released in like 92?
I thought it was 94.
94? 94, okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, we could fact check that, but
I got Wikipedia pulled up.
If it's
right
94.
Here. 94, February 1st, 1994.
okay. Well, it's 8 years old. And that tracks. I basically wore the same kind of clothes from like 5 to 20.
Yeah. Well, you lived in San Diego, so
Yeah.
like you guys pretty much just, you didn't need to wear a whole lot. You didn't need a lot of clothes to change in and out of. You just
Yeah.
threw on some shorts and barely, did you even wear flip flops?
Yeah.
You
all
did?
the time. Like
When I lived in California as a kid, I don't think I wore any shoes ever. Like I just went barefoot all the time.
oh, I did that too, but sometimes the sun's really hot.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
yeah, I basically and there were some bros, the ones that got the girls that wore like cool flannels, like that's like that was like the fashionable, the rich kids had the good flannels, and like the kids that got laid or even close to it, they had the good flannels. But
Flannel's not an expensive item of clothing, though, to be fair. Like you can find flannel at the thrift store pretty easily, right?
oh well, is this because I called your coffee teacher coffee?
No.
Okay. Fair. But oh yeah, so this look of basketball shorts, like a hoodie, sweatshirt, hat, flip-flops. I showed up in my flip-flops. So I used to have the hoodie with the single pocket. And actually one of my sweatshirts is like that, my Portland one, with just the single pocket. It's great until you have to go pee and you have your phone in your pocket. You ever get a pee shiver, Troy?
Explain what that means.
Like you're peeing and then you just get like a jolt, like, something like some sort of pattern of energy surges through your body. And you do one of these where your whole body moves.
That does not happen to me.
Well, I destroyed 2 phones in high school by pee shiver because I was peeing in the urinal both times, and my brick Nokia phone, or singular I think, jumped out of my sweatshirt pocket during my pee shiver
That's a violent shiver.
into the urinal, and it's just one of the worst feelings where you're peeing on your phone and you can't stop. You just can't stop the stream, bro. And you're just like, oh, fuck, I'm peeing on this phone.
And you can't stop.
And I think both times, I think I just left it in there.
I mean, yeah, you kind of, I would imagine you probably stood there for a little bit contemplating what to do about it, though. Like you would have had you have to make a conscious decision not to go in after it, right?
Yeah. It wasn't great.
That is tragic. You said that happened twice?
Yeah. You'd think I'd learned my lesson the first time. I did not.
Speaking of peeing,
Yeah.
I've found that since having kids, I don't know if this happens to other people, but since having kids, like when my kids were really little and Bree was super anxious about any sound in the house when they were asleep because they could be woken up,
Right.
that she demanded that I pee sitting down
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
because of the noise that it makes when you're peeing from a height
Yeah.
into a bowl of water.
Yeah.
So now I've found that I've kind of like continued doing that just like at night in particular, I just sit down to go pee. And so I still do that. Like
Really?
if it's during the day, I naturally will just pee standing up,
Yeah.
but that's because I know that I'm not bothering anybody by it.
That's awesome.
But now I like, if it's nighttime, I usually pee sitting down.
Dude, that's awesome. Like I remember like Howard Stern, like when the few times I listened to him, one time he was talking about how he sits down to pee, and maybe he had kids or whatever. He's just like, yeah, I sit down to pee. It's great, and like that stuck out to me. It was hilarious, and I did that too. Thank you for sharing. You're so brave because
Thank you.
with my kids, I also sat down to pee because like the bathroom's like right across from the kid's room.
Yeah. And it is loud, to be fair.
It is like, yeah, the height, it's just science, physics or whatever, educational thing. Like when you pee from a height, like you're saying, it creates a stronger noise. And like, I don't have like a wiener silencer or anything, maybe that exists.
There's a business idea right there, dude.
Yeah.
The wiener silencer.
Yeah. Maybe it needs a better name, but, did I tell you about the pooper soaker idea?
I don't think so.
It looks like a super soaker, but it's brown. But it's for women to clean the toilet because they can't just pee away the extra.
That's brilliant, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I know exactly what you're talking about too. And you can
the toilet.
yeah, you can clean the toilet with your pee stream.
yes,
Yeah, but not always. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's a hanger on that you can't quite.
depending on if you had beans or not. Or,
Well,
or
yeah,
whatever your diet was.
It depends, and it also depends on the amount of time that's passed since it's stuck to
Yeah.
the side of the bowl. But
Yeah.
that is a very satisfying thing to be able to pee off the poop on the side of the bowl.
Yeah, it is the pooper soaker.
The pooper soaker, that's pretty good. The pee silencer, there's got to be something there. We'll workshop that one later. But
Yeah, the pooper soaker would be easy. You just take super soakers or like some sort of knockoff version of them, turn them brown, and then put them in like how like the toilet bowl cleaner thing is in its own holster. Put the pooper soaker in its holster, like it's like a
yeah, so it's right there, ready to go.
It has to look like a toy still for safety reasons because it look like a super soaker, but yeah, you just take it. Women can feel the satisfaction of like zero contact. We just need the kind of physics of the engineering of the thing to have the same kind of like stream pressure and size as like
I think you could make it even slightly larger than what a normal pee stream would be, and it would be even more effective.
there you go.
That's my initial thought, but we should do some A/B testing.
Yeah, so
to figure that out.
we need like a NASA level engineer on the case. Hit us up.
I don't know if we need that. I think we could do it with a bike pump.
Okay. Yeah, you're a genius, dude. Maybe you are a NASA level engineer.
I can build us an MVP for this.
Okay, cool.
An MVP. That's the name of it. No, the pooper soaker is still better.
Yeah.
MVP, like PEE.
Yeah. No, I
get it?
Yeah, I get it. The pooper sucker's better. You know exactly
Maybe
what
that
it
could
is.
be the P silencer. This conversation is reminding me of another No Offense song
Really?
called Chocolate Soft Serve.
Oh my.
Can we play that one really quick?
Yes.
It's pretty short.
Okay. Oh God, dude. I don't know.
Dude, trust me, it's good.
Okay, so what's this band?
No offense.
No offense. And it was inspired maybe a little bit by Green Day Dookie.
Oh yeah, this band is clearly they have their anti-punk songs, but they also like show a lot of their influence by Green Day, and particularly this album Dookie.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
What's your favorite type of ice cream? What's the texture you prefer? Do you like the kind for scooping, or are you predisposed to soft serve? What flavor is your favorite? Vanilla with berry preserve. Mine is undoubtedly chocolate. Let's dispense chocolate. Soft serve. Chocolate. Soft serve. Swirls around the bottom of the bowl. Dispense nice and slowly. At the top it leaves a nice little curl. Don't forget to wipe the nozzle, otherwise the hanging soft serve gets smeared all over. It makes an awful mess of chocolate soft serve. Wipe that nozzle after you dispense your chocolate soft serve. Chocolate soft serve. Swirls around the bottom of the bowl. Dispense nice and slowly. At the top it leaves a nice little curl.
A nice little curl. That line just got me, dude. Oh, good Lord. Who wants to go for some ice cream later?
but it's so perfect because like Green Day in the album Dookie, they just like leaned into not taking anything seriously, and just started writing punk music about the mundane aspects of life. They called their album Dookie, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
And it really was, I think you could argue, the first truly mainstream punk album. Like this album catapulted them into like superstardom, right?
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that had to do with them just like all of their songs are just about like very mundane aspects of like daily life, you know?
In like suburbia.
Yeah.
Okay, so brilliant that you brought that up. Fun fact about the album name: it was originally titled Liquid Dookie,
Really?
and it's because they just like ate a bunch of crappy food on tour, and they got a lot of diarrhea. And they're like, what should we name this album? Liquid Dookie. And then the label was like, no, guys, we cannot call that
They
Liquid Dookie.
settled on
And they
Dookie.
settled on Dookie. And like,
Amazing. I'm out of coffee.
oh, that's so sad.
It's all right. I'll live.
But interesting that you brought up like what the kind of subject matter of the songs, and like them just kind of talking about like whatever they want. Like I could honestly argue that these songs that Billy Joe wrote like are very authentic.
Oh yeah.
You know, like just do you have the time
To listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once.
Yeah. Like just like the self-deprecating like lines like that open the song. Mm-hmm. Talking about masturbation, just being bored, and like just like real human things, like real true human experience. Like, and granted, a lot of the album, I was listening to it yesterday, I was just like, you know what? Like part of me was like, oh yeah, I want to dive into all these lyrics that I don't understand. Like I can't make them out, you know. Some tracks like that one I can make the lyrics out, and they're really good. But others, I'm just like, you know what? I have no idea what he's saying, but I love it. You know, and it's just like such a vibe, on this album. And you know, part of me is just like, I've been loving this album since I was a kid, like for like 30 years now. And like, 32 years. I don't want to ruin the magic of some of this, you know? It's like how I experience the album, and like, you know, I don't need to dive deep and deconstruct the lyrics of every song, although tempted. It's just, I just want to keep the vibe, and it's great.
Yeah. I mean, some of the songs you don't have to do a whole lot of deep, like, figuring out what it's about. Like, it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
And he says it outright.
Yeah.
About what it's about, but it's like, it's also like pretty. I mean, he was really putting himself out there to
Totally.
to actually talk about some of the stuff in the way that he is in this album. You know, particularly about like singing a whole song, a punk song about masturbation is like that's really putting yourself out there. Speaking of songs about masturbation, there is a No Offense song. Once again, these guys are highly influenced by Green Day, and particularly the album Dookie. There's a song called "Slimy Sock" that I'd love to play if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. And after that, I think we should launch into a Bean Day track called Bean Case.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Slimy Sock by
No Offense.
Going through the laundry, putting clothes in the wash. She feels something kinda gooey when she picked up my old tube sock. She said, "Why is this sock so slimy? Why is it filled with this ooze? Oh, why is this sock so slimy? I wouldn't put that sock in your shoes." Socks are supposed to be for your feet. This is pretty gross. You could be more discreet. She said, "Why is this sock so slimy? Why is it filled with this ooze? Oh, why is this sock so slimy? I wouldn't put that sock in your shoes." Why can't you just use Kleenex? Why can't you just use tissue paper? What's wrong with paper towels? She said, "Why is this sock so slimy? Why is it filled with this ooze? Oh, why is this sock so slimy? I wouldn't put that sock in your shoes."
Oh wow. That was awesome. Gross, but awesome.
Again, putting themselves out there. I think.
Yeah. No offense.
No
Yeah,
offense.
No offense. It's spelled similarly to no effects, but
It is actually. Yeah.
I'm seeing a track here called Crusty Sock. I think we just gotta listen to that.
I think
next.
so too.
Yeah.
I think we should just go straight into that one. On the album that they're recording, they do play this one right after.
And then I'm gonna have to ask you if I've talked about my other business idea that's associated with that last song.
Are you going to talk about Blasteez?
Yes,
Yes, we
Blasteez.
have talked about that one before, but we could talk about that more. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll touch on that a little bit after Crusty Socks played. Okay.
I'm not touching anything after this, but
Fair. All right, Crusty Sock by No Offense.
When she changed the sheets, she found a treasure trove of socks shoved to the bottom of the bedding.
Oh man, Crusty Sock by No Offense. That was something. To follow Slimy Sock, like a before and after.
Well, it's got to be slimy first.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a before and after musical picture. Wow.
It does paint a picture, doesn't it?
Yeah. Whether you like it or not, there's some visual imagery that's conjured. And I'm not a very visual person, so that's a lot saying something. Do you think No Offense was inspired by the Key and Peele skit about Crusty Socks?
I haven't seen that, so I'm unfamiliar.
Oh my god.
But it sounds like I should watch that.
It is so funny. It is so funny.
Yeah, I should look that up.
Well,
after this podcast
that's
is over, I might do that.
it just kind of speaks to the brilliance of No Offense if they had no idea about that Key and Peele skit. It's amazing.
They might have, but I wasn't unaware of it.
It's a universal language, I suppose. It's just like how like humans like all figured out how to make fire in different parts of the world. I'd assume.
Yeah. And well, what are you comparing that to?
Disco, like the idea of the crusty sock.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, wow. Oh, so I have some. Blasteez. Can you remind our listeners what Blasteez are?
So Blasteez, I believe, from what I remember, you had the idea of basically like a sock shaped paper tube that you could just dispose of, right?
And blast into.
Yeah.
Right. It's
blast your jizz.
Ew. Yes.
Just to be clear, like not.
It's a sanitary item. Mm-hmm. You know, I think, like, why do men need to be like so creative when they're masturbating? Like, what?
Hold on, just to really quick. When you told me you wanted to do the album Dookie for this podcast, I knew that we were going to be spending a decent amount of time talking about masturbation.
Oh,
because of the content of the album itself. Like, there's just no way of getting around that.
That's
so
true.
This is where we are, and I knew this was going to happen, and that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're professionals here, and we're just talking about the subject matters of the song,
which is also leading us on tangents that are
about brilliant business ideas. Yes.
Yeah.
So Blasteez investors hit me up. I mean, like if you want to dry masturbate, like, you know, without like shower, like, why not? Like, do you really have to like ruin all your Costco socks? You know, obviously you're not going to do it into your like fancy socks or those, maybe the Christmas socks, those like ugly Christmas socks your mother-in-law buys you, but, you know, not your nice socks. You're not going to make those slimy and crusty. Anyways,
you're not going to want to, at least, but
I digress. But we should listen to Bean Day.
yeah, I'm excited to hear some Bean Day.
Yeah. Bean Day, inspired by Green Day, but not exactly the sound. I mean, the sound of Green Day, especially on this album Dookie, it's really hard to recreate. And part of the reason why is the album was recorded in basically like 2 days. I have some notes here.
Look at you.
Yeah.
All this research.
Yeah. It says Billy Joe recorded the vocals for almost the entire album, 16 to 17 songs, in just 2 days. So, I mean, maybe not necessarily the whole album, often finishing tracks in a single take. Amazing.
Nice. Yeah.
You know? So, like, and I think it really speaks to the kind of rawness in this album.
Yeah.
That's like really hard to recreate.
Yeah.
These days.
It is raw. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's like the whole point of punk rock, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's supposed to be raw. It's supposed to be not necessarily simple, but like that's the wrong word, but it's not supposed to be elaborate or overthought, I guess. You know what I mean?
Authentic.
Like it's just like straight up this is what it is, not trying to pretend to be anything it's not.
Yeah, it's how you're feeling, genuinely how you're feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and like strong feelings of whatever you're talking about, and like it's raw, but it's also like polished, and that's what I was saying. Like some of the tracks, especially early in the album, it's like I can't tell what he's saying, but like I love it that way. Like it's you know, in some tracks I can, but it's like this like overall vibe, you know, and I love how it's not super polished, but it sounds great. It's amazing. But Bean Case is inspired by them. They're a little bit more kind of studio quality sounding, you know, not quite the same sound as Green Day, but still good. Bean Case, a little bit about this band. They're really into beans. Like they're really passionate about beans. And did you know that National Bean Day is on January 6th?
I did not know that. That is interesting.
That is
that day has
interesting.
really been shadowed though ever since the January 6th incident.
What happened on January 6th, Troy?
Well, I believe it was Nancy Pelosi's fault that
Yeah, because you know, the government and everything's going.
Well, the election
swimmingly
was
well.
obviously stolen,
Yeah, stop the steal, guys.
and so a bunch of heroes went and did what they could.
Oh yeah, bunch of heroes.
To no effect.
Yeah, shout out to that guy with like the animal headdress.
Yeah, what did they
Hero.
call him? The MAGA shaman or
Yeah.
QAnon shaman? Wasn't
Yeah,
that
yeah,
it? The
yeah.
QAnon shaman.
Oh man, yeah, a bunch of heroes, but these guys are bean heroes. So let's listen to Bean Case. You know, so hopefully on January 6th you'll remember storming the beans.
Yeah, instead of
Yeah, the
we
heroes.
should bring that. We should, yeah. They might need to change National Bean Day, actually, because I don't know that you're ever going to win that one back.
Well,
You know
we're,
what I
gonna-
mean?
we're gonna try.
But let's see.
Yeah, let's
It'd
go.
be nice if we could focus on beans instead of, you
Yeah.
know, the downfall of democracy. But
Yeah, let's try.
yeah.
Bean Case by Bean Day.
Do you have the chance to watch me stuff beans in my pants? Look at all these different kinds of beans. I am one of those bean connoisseurs. We eat beans at home, no doubt about it. I stormed the grocery store for beans.
So speaking to like not totally being able to make out what Billy Joe was saying in some of Dookie early on, I made out most of that, but there was one line, my farts keep adding up in, what did they say next?
To the soup, I'll add a cup.
To the soup, I'll add a cup.
Yeah,
oh,
a cup
okay.
of
Okay.
beans.
Got it.
Yeah.
To the soup, I'll add a cup. Okay. So Brozart was also had soup on the mind.
Yeah. Into the soup you go. Into the soup you go. Add a little salt, twinkle toe. Into the soup you go.
Did he add beans?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, beans are really good for you.
They are.
You know, did you know there's like over like 40,000 different varieties?
I did not know that.
I think that's a fact that I looked up on the internet.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty certain. And I could be wrong about this, so don't quote me and don't look it up.
Okay.
But I think that beans were native only to the Americas. And so they did not have beans in Asia or Europe or Africa until the discovery by Christopher Columbus and everybody that followed. And they started bringing stuff back. I know for a fact that tomatoes and corn also native only to the Americas.
Really?
So they did not have tomatoes in Europe until they discovered America in the late 1400s.
Really?
Yeah.
And then the Italians were like,
Yeah.
Bro.
So Italian food did not have tomatoes in it at all until the 16th century.
geez. The Italians were probably like, this is going to be our thing. You know?
They
Tomatoes.
I imagine their food was kind of shitty before that.
Probably.
Actually. And then they discovered tomatoes and they're just like, oh, here we go.
It's me, Tomato Man. Yeah. Wow. These are good facts, honestly. So I whispered into another band's ear, and there is more Bean Day, and I think there's some more.
No offense.
No offense, but this is a short little ditty called "Thank You, Julie." That I got this new budding artist called Party Lemons to write.
Party lemons?
Yeah, Party Lemons.
Okay.
It's interesting. Let's
Wait,
hear it.
what's the name of the song again?
Thank You, Julie.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
hear it.
Julie likes to send me mean messages to tell me that I'm not as good as Claude. She sends them to me directly on Slack to tell me that I'm doing a bad job. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was
okay.
it. That was it. We were talking about
Catchy.
Longview earlier. That bass line.
Yeah.
Mike Dirnt did LSD. Bean Day has a track called Long Poo.
Cool.
Actually,
That sounds right up our alley.
yeah, let's do it.
I'm sitting on the porcelain, but nothing comes out. The beans I ate should be working. Massage my butt just for a bit. I wanna take a big old shit in the loo with locked doors. I'm constipated. Squeeze my rump and close my eyes. Wanna drop my beans in the pool tonight. Stool so damn hard, I'm going blind. I wanna take a shit. Boom, 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 boom. Pry me off this porcelain seat after bowel movement. I sure as hell can't do it without my beans. I booked some time with Dr. Pete to talk prompt in my phone. It says it's not a doctor, but you can probably guess what's going on. I try to prompt in a different way to give me the advice I want today. No matter what Dr. Pete says, I'm gonna eat my beans, squeeze my rump and close my eyes. Wanna drop my beans in the pool tonight. Stool so damn hard I'm going blind. Try to relax a bit because my butt is tight. Squeeze my rump and close my eyes. Gonna drop my beans in the pool tonight. Stool so damn hard I'm going blind. But I just took a shit. Boom, 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 boom. Woo!
Damn, dude. The musicianship was pretty lockstep in that one. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the use of profanity to explain poop was. Well, I don't think No Offense would have used that kind of
No,
language,
no.
but
They're better than
but I
that.
get why they did for the added effect.
I mean, the frustration of constipation. I mean,
For sure. Yeah. But beans have the opposite effect of constipation, right? Is that kind of what that song is about? That they need more beans?
yeah.
Or is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. More beans.
Because it sounded like the doctor was or it was kind of implied at one point that the doctor was saying they should eat less beans.
Well, just like too much of a good thing, folks, right? Like there's always like a limit. I mean, these guys are very passionate about beans, but there's always a limit of a good thing, Like beer is great, but don't have too many because you get a headache, and it's not good. You do stupid things. Beans, like if you have too many beans, it probably goes from being good for you to bad for you. That's probably what Dr. Pete was trying to get at,
I see. Okay.
if I were to guess. But, to be honest, I looked at the track length and I was like, oh man, this song's like almost 4 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Are we going to make it? But it was good. It was good. It kind of like had like Long View meets like Maroon 5 meets like kind of bluesy, like almost like Gro Cocker from our last episode. Just the bluesy vibes, but like definitely Maroon 5.
I didn't pick up a whole lot of bluesy, a little bit of Maroon 5,
Yeah.
I guess. By the way, I don't know if I've ever told you this before,
What?
but if I had to choose my least favorite musical artist of all time, it's probably Maroon 5.
I believe you've mentioned that before, and Maroon 5 is like a guilty pleasure to me.
Really?
I really like their songs.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you could hate me for it. I don't.
I don't hate you for it. I understand it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get why some people
Yeah.
find it enjoyable. It makes my hands sweat and makes me clench up when I hear Maroon 5.
It's like-
I hate it.
Musical cereal for you.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's musical cereal.
And I get why you hate it. It's one of those bands you're gonna either like really dig or just really just be like, I cannot.
I can't stand it.
I cannot
can't
stand
their,
this.
any of their songs. They're so bad. But I'm sorry. I don't mean to shit on your music tastes at all. Everybody's got different music tastes, but I fucking hate Maroon 5.
You kind of took a long poo on my musical taste right there. Fun fact about back to Green Day Dookie. So they mentioned Dr. Pete, and it just so happens Billy Joe Armstrong's legendary guitar tone on the album came from a modified Marshall Plexi 1959 SLP he nicknamed Pete.
Oh, cool.
Like just totally random.
Yeah.
The universe was calling. to bring up that fact. Like when I was listening back to that song, I was like, wait, what?
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
That is cool.
So, gosh, we have so much good music. Can we pivot to a Reggaenomics track?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's Reggaenomics has been kind of on the down low lately, huh? But
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear something new from them. It's been a while.
Yeah, me too. This one's called Pump. Gas prices, they're going up. There's a lot going on right now. And just to remind you, Reggaenomics is a conservative reggae band.
Yes.
That's part of our label. Conservative reggae. They have a lot of tracks. You can only listen to them here, I believe. At least coming soon. You could only listen to them here once we make that business decision. Execute it. But yeah.
Business.
Yeah. But this song, Pump, definitely can only listen to it here. And it's good, man. Like some of these bands are doing some really creative stuff with genres.
Yeah.
So check it out, Pump by Reggaenomics.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You know we love our President Trump, but we're struggling at the pump. Gas so high, no dates, no hump, 'cause we're struggling at the pump. My friend is such a miser because of high price of fertilizer. Diesel too for equipment, Iran blocking our Hormuz shipment. Back to me and my wife, no happy. In my driveway of my car, I'm happy. I cannot drive, it's too expensive. Go on long walk, pretend I'm pensive. You know we love our President Trump, yeah, but we're struggling at the pump, yeah. Gas so high, no dates, no hump, yeah, 'cause we're struggling at the pump, yeah. My other friend commutes an hour to go 5 miles, 'cause no gas power. When he get to work, he needs a shower. Or you smell the stink, make your face go sour. You know we love our President Trump, yeah, but we're struggling at the pump. Gas so high, no dates, no hump, yeah, 'cause we're struggling at the pump, yeah. You know we love our President Trump, yeah, but we're struggling at the pump, yeah. Gas so high, no dates, no hump, yeah, 'cause we're struggling at the pump, yeah. You know we love our President Trump, yeah. Woo, but we're struggling at the pump, yeah. Gas so high, maybe rethink Trump, 'cause we're struggling at the pump. Yes, we're struggling at the pump.
That song was sick as fuck, dude.
Hell yeah.
That was good. That was really good. Yeah, almost a veil of a criticism at their beloved president, because they do, yeah, they're hardcore Republicans, these guys,
Yeah.
Reggaenomics, and that's okay, you know.
But the economics part, they are Reaganomics.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like when they're paying 25% more at the pump, if not more, and growing,
Yeah,
they don't like getting, they're rich guys, but they don't like getting hit in the pocketbook.
yeah. Well, I think they're coming to find that the trickle down economics applies to oil as well. When you stuff up a strait and that was your own choice,
Yeah.
that's the economics of that just trickle down,
Yeah.
don't they?
Strictly down economics, bro. Yeah. And I think they're brave for having that little bit of a
Hesitancy.
dig, a little bit of a dig at their guy, their
Yeah.
main man. And I think it's brave to admit that you're wrong sometimes. Because we all make decisions just based off of the information that we have in the moment. And I could see why objectively people voted for Trump a second term. Objectively, because for some people, like, they got like checks and like he like kind of like pumped up the economy to like it was kind of due for a correction, but he just like inflated it, and people were like getting good deals on like houses and shit like that. For some people, the economy was working better for them. But then, what a lot of people knew was coming, but some did not. He's just pulled a fast one, everybody, like he does every single time he's done business dealings in his life. He just fucking, shows you one thing and then just does the other thing. And so I think it's brave of Reaganomics to like be like, okay, like still our guy, but you're hurting us at the pump, man.
Yeah, and he made all of these choices that had that effect on the economy himself.
Yeah.
It was entirely 100% his own choice to do that, and Congress has just been sitting idly by, letting him do it.
Right.
This is not a political show, by
No.
the way, but it is one of those moments where you're just like, for those of us who saw this coming from miles away, it's hard not to be like, you're just now recognizing that this guy's not trustworthy.
Yeah.
Like, the writing has not just been on the wall, he's been saying it out loud, basically shouting that he's not trustworthy this whole time. So I have a really hard time understanding how anybody is just like, he said he was not gonna take us into war. It's like, dude, he operates off of just the whims of his own, the whims of his own, anything that he wants to do.
Yeah.
And everything, every choice that he makes, every decision that he makes is calculated just through the lens of, will this make me more powerful and help my own ego? He does not give two fucks about the American people. And that's what I think about that. But
For sure. And let me push back a little bit, because I agree with you, but I think at the time when he said he wasn't going to get into war, he might have believed it in that moment he was saying it.
Sure, but that was a calculated. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I don't think it was that calculated. Well,
it was just like that. That's what he knew that people wanted to hear at the
Yes.
moment. That's
Yes.
the only reason he would have even said that,
like
right?
pretty much every one of his rallies was like that, like where he's like kind of pandering to the crowd.
Yeah.
But like, I think for him, bless you, shit changes. He was like, well, bruh, people won't let this Epstein files thing go, and I'm all over it, and I'm a horrible person. I'm in there so many times because I've done some horrible shit. What's going to actually finally distract them from this? A war.
Yeah.
I think that's why he started the war. But I also think it's brave of No Offense to talk about how the system is working for them. And, in fairness to Republicans, Democrats are pretty cynical people a lot of times. And
that is true.
we're really we all have our strengths and weaknesses. I personally, I'm pretty good at kind of detecting bullshit. It's one of my super strengths. I think you are too.
Yes, I would agree.
And I think a lot of Democrats have that power, and maybe not so much Republicans. Who knows? But and there's a lot of shitty Democrats out there. 100%. Yes, I mean shitty politicians, whatever. And our system's fucked and needs to be fixed. But I think it's also brave of No Offense to be the system's working for me, and there are some good points. Look. Do you think society's better than a couple hundred years ago? Or in the Wild West,
unquestionably.
There's I would have died at 18, when I had the appendix thing, I would have been dead.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't have been able to have my wonderful children.
The life expectancy just 150 years ago was 34 years old or something.
Yeah.
We're already outliving people by crazy amounts.
Yeah. I've already surpassed that. I'm 40. Yeah. And so my point here is yes, there, what's going on right now is bad, but maybe we should try to look at the glass half full sometimes.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially Democrats and liberals that tend to really focus on the negative and idealistic. Let's try to make everything better all the time. And and it's really funny to think about the things we were focusing on pre-Trump compared to now, because our standards have lowered so much.
Way. Oh yes, 100%.
It's insane. But just a little perspective for you. And do we have more No Offense?
There is more. There is more No Offense, and there's a really good song called "Family Values" that I'd love to play in a second. But just really quick to touch on this, and again, usually we do not talk politics very much on this program. But just to touch on that a little bit, I am not actually even a Democrat. I'm an independent. Always have been. I've never subscribed to a party. I do lean left, but I also recognize that liberals tend to be way less happy than in my experience. I think that conservatives generally are a little bit easier to get along with, because Democrats tend to just be complaining about virtually everything that they can. And I really think that a big part of that has to do with people just are bored out of their minds now and are running out of things to complain about, and running out of causes to tie their personal I don't know what the word is, that they need a cause to tie their meaning of who they are to. And there's just, society has risen, and our standards of living have risen to such a height that the things that are left to complain about and have causes for are just getting so small that now it's it almost feels like people are just struggling to even find something to complain about. And then it just, I think that people would be a lot happier if they just thought about how good we actually have it right now, because that can all change really quickly. And I think that's what scares me about this current administration, is that Donald Trump seems to be on a warpath to change that for the worst and make all of our lives worse than they were. And that seems to be the trend that he's actively working towards.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating to watch that. And so anyways, I don't want to talk too much more about politics, but let's let no offense share a song called Family Values, and we can move on from there.
You really loaded that one up for me really well, but like for some reason that track's not coming up, even though I see it in the folder, so I don't know what's going on. But I will try to figure that out. But in the meantime, let's play another track. Did you want another one from No Offense?
Are there any more after that one? Oh, there's
Val.
Oh yeah, there's Vowel Movement. We could play that one. That one's okay.
Oh, well,
Family Values is better, but yeah, let's
can we
go
play
for it.
Beans then?
Sure.
Yeah, by Bean Day. Let's play Beans, and we'll try to figure this out. Okay.
Beans, silent but violent. I'm vegan, so I need that protein now. He may turn to violence when I look into my pantry and run out. Are you ready for the steal? On National Bean Day, January 6th is ours. Grab cans and run away, eating beans while I am hiding. I hope my toots don't give me away. Good for gut health. A really good source of protein. Damn, there are lots of beans. There are over 40,000 varieties. Are you ready for the steal? On National Bean Day, January 6th is ours. Grab cans and run away, eating beans while I am hiding. I hope my toots don't give me away. Are you ready for the steal? On National Bean Day, January 6th is ours. Grab cans and run away, eating beans while I am hiding. I hope my toots don't give me away.
Yeah, the pronunciation on that particular word is pretty funny.
Yeah.
My toots.
Yeah, my toots. Yeah.
I'm gonna start saying that actually.
Yeah, my toots. It's a
Did you
choice.
just tut?
Yeah, you tut over there.
King Tut.
Oh, my King Tut. That's funny. There was a spray paint relapse, and yeah, for some
Should
reason,
write down King Toot. King Toot is a good band name.
yeah, not enough.
Remind me to write that
not
down.
enough fart bands. For some reason, the family values thing is not coming up, even though I'm trying.
That's annoying.
I know.
Why?
I have no idea.
Did you try a WAV file?
I did not. I could try that.
There is a WAV file in that folder if you wanted
Oh,
to.
yeah.
If you wanted to try. But if that
I
song just
have a
doesn't play,
WAV
then
file.
that's okay. That's not the.
I don't
end of the
know
world.
wave files load into this thing, but let's see. Oh, by the way, at our event, it was hilarious when on the software, like if you do the for free version too long, like in a row, like it'll be like virtual DJ, and did that while we're DJing that event at Level Beer. And by the way, like I wrote a bunch of Level Beer songs for them, but I'm not gonna play them today because we have so much good stuff. But
Shout out Level Beer, by the way.
Level Beer,
they let us do whatever we wanted, basically. And
Portland, Oregon.
That was awesome.
Yeah. They're like, we were worried about the songs we were playing, and they're like, but it's your children.
Yeah, they were like, we don't care. You can play whatever you want. It's usually the parents that we're worried about. But since you guys are the parents here, because our kids were just running around like
Yeah.
crazy that whole time, and they were dancing. Avery got to dance to some Marshall Farts.
Oh, yeah.
Gasoline Dion, which is her favorite song.
Yeah. It's a brilliant track, Marshall Farts.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hearing that if we can't hear
We have a
family
lot
values, but
we have a lot of stuff to play.
oh yeah, a lot more.
Yeah, we have family values right now, and let's play that. And then
Managed to pull it up.
I might need to pee at some point, but I'll be quick.
Okay,
Yeah, let's
we could.
let's
Okay,
play this.
yeah,
Let's play
let's
this.
do it. Let's do it. No offense.
I always hold the door open for other people. I walk old grannies safely across the street. I believe in family values, and I don't like it when people vandalize public spaces. Spray paint is notoriously hard to remove. We should have more respect for authority figures. The police are just trying to do their best. The boys in blue have a tough job. Let's show our support. I revolt through meticulous policy changes by collecting signatures from local voters to update public park structures and create more tax revenue for our institutions. I always hold the door open for other people. I walk old grannies safely across the street. I believe in family values, and I don't like it when people vandalize public spaces. Spray paint is notoriously hard to remove.
Love it, and it's good points in there. I mean, like, of course, the police are not perfect. Agreed. There could be some reform, to make things run better, less kind of institutional racism in some police departments. But also on the other side of the coin, just, for the people that are really pro police, if you're anti-police, who are you gonna call when shit goes down? Are you not gonna call 911? Like, because granted, our neighborhood's pretty safe. I've had to call 911 a few times.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we found a gun at the park once.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I know.
Seriously?
Yeah, in the morning, like a real gun. I had to call the police. There's a guy like during COVID that like jumped on our deck, and he had the COVID cough. And this was like before it was like spreading to everybody. Like, this is early COVID. And like this guy jumped down from our deck. The police caught him, But like, I agree. Like, there needs to be better training and, a way to kind of remove some of this like institutional like racism that affects other minorities worse than, white people, for example. But also, like, having the police is good. Like, especially when you need them.
You have to have police.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Everybody just has to arm themselves and protect themselves. Like, you don't want that either.
No.
It's like
And like the liberals aren't typically the ones that are armed.
exactly.
Like in most cases.
You can't say no guns and no police.
It's like-
that you have to. It's like one or the other,
Right.
or
But,
or it's just a really dangerous society to live in. It's like
who are you going to call? Me, who took 6 months of Aikido and could not pass the first test to
dude.
get my like belt?
you just admitted that you found a gun and called the police instead of just keeping it,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me, by the way.
dumb
I don't
move.
know. I would have been like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
I didn't touch that thing. I took a picture of it and then Googled it. I mean, that's how liberal I am. But, so I do have to be really about. So I do think Marshall Farts is a great idea.
Okay,
How is your bladder doing? Is your bladder good?
my bladder's okay. How many more songs do we actually have? Because we're closing in on like we've been on air for a while already.
Is this okay?
Huh?
I have like at least 3 more.
Okay. Yeah. We can play those.
Maybe we just power through the songs and then call it a day. And because I mean, they could go back and listen to Marshall Farts in old episode. Yeah.
I mean, is your bladder gonna make it through those songs?
I think so. So. But we're gonna rifle. Cool. Let's do this. So we listened to Beans. You did have Spray Paint Relapse. I think that was the last one. Did we listen to that one?
I think that actually was what the original song name was for.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay, cool. That makes sense. What about Vowel Movement?
We could play Vowel Movement.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a short.
It's a short
little
one.
ditty.
Yeah, it's
Let's
short.
go. I get it. Another B-side, but it's clever. Vowel moment. You're just singing an O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just vowels.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think we have 3 more tracks. Okay, so this is a Kall of Booty track. The song of the summer, bro.
Oh, that's a big statement.
Yeah.
All right.
This is going to be the song of the
You're
summer.
hanging your hat on this one.
And then after that, we have 2 songs from a band I'm very excited about, Butt Country. That blends.
I'm excited to hear some butt country.
Yes. Okay.
You mentioned over text that
Yeah.
you were excited for this band, that you think they have invented something entirely new. So I'm looking forward to that. But let's hear this new Kall of Booty anthem.
But by the way, when I said sent Troy that text, this is why this is future job that actually makes us money is the best job, because I texted him like, I think I discovered a new genre, butt country, and he said, I'm interested. But let's.
I mean, I am.
I digress. Let's go with Kall of Booty. Oh no, this is this is Party Lemons featuring Kall of Booty.
Oh,
Somebody's. So it's a Kall of Booty track.
okay.
Yeah.
Sunbuddies, you put sunscreen on my back. Sunbuddies, you watch my stuff till I get back. Sunbuddies, you will pitch and I will catch. Sunbuddies, playing baseball in the sand. Sunbuddies, Bluetooth speaker, Rebecca Black. Sunbuddies, you're my towel when I am wet. Sunbuddies, I borrow your towel when I'm wet. Sunbuddies, at Dog Beach, I always have a pet. Sunbuddies, his name is Boba Fett. Yeah, there's always this part on my back I can't get. But if I had my friend there, I get sunscreen on it. Gas prices so high, we carpool through the streets before. Back in my car, wash the sand off your feet. Look, it's logic. I'm a king, but I need a consultant to wash the cooler and the keys. The job is important while I'm out in the surf, catching waves, staying wavy. You're the shoreline security, never being lazy. Plus you brought the umbrella, yeah, the shade is a must. And you're the only one with the snack brand I trust. It's a win-win, homie, yeah, we're doubling the fun, but mostly keeping me from getting fried by the sun. Sunbuddies, you put sunscreen on my back. Sunbuddies, you watch my stuff till I get back. Sunbuddies, you will pitch and I will catch. Sunbuddies, playing baseball in the sand. I'm edgy, I'm cool, but I'm also quite frugal. Sharing the parking fee, check the maps on the Google. You got the SPF 50, I brought the hydration. That's a high-level beach day organization. Need a spot for my phone while I dive in the deep. You're the human locker room for the treasures I keep. And if the seagulls get brave and they try for the chips, you're the perimeter guard with the defensive flips. Then I pitch, you'll catch. Keep the rhythm alive. Practicality is the reason we thrive. One towel, 2 people, wait, I'll borrow yours. Doing yoga on all fours. Sunbuddies, you put pitch and I will catch. Sun buddies playing baseball in the sand. Yeah, say that C. Don't let the cooler slide. Practicality, man. Sun buddies for life. Kall of Booty, Kall of Booty, Kall of Booty, Kall of Booty. Hey. Sun buddies.
Kall of Booty, Kall of Buddy.
Yeah.
That was good. You will pitch and I can catch.
They're playing baseball.
Yeah. Sun buddies playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pitching and catching.
I played that.
Sounded an awful lot like a euphemism.
What? No. No. Party Lemons and Kall of Booty. They're clean. They're just buddies, you know? Like I played that for Liz and she's like, this doesn't make sense. I was like, what doesn't make sense about it? Like you have a buddy that like a beach buddy, like you're some buddies, you go to the beach together, like your bro can help you with that spot on your back with the sunscreen that's so hard to get, like on your own. Like why isn't there a device for that?
There is.
Is there?
Spray sunscreen.
I know, but like, oh yeah, that works actually. But you still have to rub it in. You know, why isn't there like a? Okay, whatever, dude. But anyways, like, there's all these practical reasons why it's a good idea to like have a buddy.
No, I get it. I think it makes sense.
Yeah, all the lyrics make sense. Okay, she just doesn't listen.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just, you know, before you rag on a song, like really digest the lyrics first, you know?
Yeah.
And,
No, I agree. Yeah.
but anyways, she's great. She's a great woman, strong woman, beautiful. Yeah. Cool. So
Good track though.
yeah, thank you. Song of the summer, Kall of Booty. So new genre, 2 tracks, and then we're done. Promise. Butt country. So butt rock meets country. And I'm really excited about this. You know, our first episode, we talked about butt
I
rock.
was just thinking that. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
That very first episode actually is titled Butt Rock, or something like that. I forget what. Yeah, but we dove straight into butt rock in that very first episode.
Yeah. And honestly, the show's come a long way. I would listen from the latest episode.
There's
backwards.
no reason to go back and listen to that necessarily.
Yeah.
Although we did, I'm pretty sure we played Puddle of Mud covering Nirvana, which is one of the most hilarious things I think I've ever heard in my life.
It's really bad.
It's so unbelievably bad. I mean, it's so bad that like you can't understand how the sound engineer could have been like, nailed it, you know, like nailed it.
Hard job.
Let's rap. That was a good take, you know, like they must have been so drunk to have to listen to that and be like, yeah, that was a good take.
A lot of work for the sound engineer.
Anyways.
Okay, so
Let's hear some butt country.
butt country. The girl is too hot for me.
At the bar, she catches my eye. I wanna talk, but she's with another guy. But she is so fine and lovely. I wanna talk to her, but this girl's too hot for me, too hot for me. Yeah, this girl's too hot for me, too hot for me. Yeah, this girl's too hot for me, too hot for me. Yeah, this girl's too hot for me, too hot for me. Yeah.
Whoa, that was a crazy transition. That was
I
nuts.
have not yet talked to the girls too hot for me, too hot for me. Yeah, the girls too hot for me, too hot for me. Yeah. She's with Chad. She's with Chad. Chad. Before that with Brad. It's a new day. Back at the bar. Oh no, the girls too hot for me, too hot for me. Yeah, the girls too hot for me. So is Ashley and that girl over there, that girl over there, and that girl over there. But in my dreams, got total game. But
Whoa.
That's butt country.
That is,
dog.
dude, that is one of the weirdest, craziest like transitions mid song. Like the verse to the chorus. I don't know if I've ever heard anything like that.
It's an innovative label we got here. Butt country.
Yeah. I mean, that was crazy. I don't know how to, I need to listen to that again later. Cause
But it works
that
though,
is,
right?
well, yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It works. It's good. I like it.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah. I was really excited about butt country.
That's insane. Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting that.
No. I
That
mean,
it really comes out of nowhere.
comes out of nowhere. It's awesome. You know, in a way, I was jamming with a friend named Joe, and Joe was saying there's like a term called shit sandwich in music. I mean, I don't think this is like a professional term, you know what I mean? Like that you'd find in a music theory class, but you know, basically it's like you're putting moments of dissonance that are kind of shorter,
Yeah.
mixed in with the moments of consonance of like, so basically like, you know, like a major key with like, in this case, I think they're doing something like going from like a very like standard kind of, you know, country kind of folk rocky sound, chord progression, very standard, to like, you know, like minor second power chords, like where you're like kind of just going up a fret and back down.
And
you know?
it gets syncopated too, right? Like it switches in rhythm completely
Yeah.
in this like staccato kind of,
Shit
dude.
sandwich, yeah.
It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Well, I have one more butt country track, and then we're gonna say bye.
All right, cool.
Okay. This one's called Casserole. I could totally relate to this track. Casserole is not my favorite dish. We'll just say that. It never has been.
It hasn't been anybody's favorite dish since like 1989.
Yeah. When somebody says casserole, I'm just like, no. But
Yeah.
let's see what butt country has to say about it.
Hey mom, what's for dinner? Look at me, I've never been thinner. I'm hoping it's pizza night, but then I see what you're cooking, then I have a big fright. Oh, is that a casserole? I hate that word. I don't think I can do it. Please mom, make something else. I'm 40 years old. Living with my mom. Life's not going well. But that's okay. Casserole. Casserole. I don't wanna eat that casserole. Mom. Why don't you ever leave, Mom? It'd be nice to have the house to myself. House to myself. There's no way I'm gonna holes in it have given me fright. Hey! Casserole. I have 3 cats. Life didn't go so well. Casserole. Casserole. I don't wanna eat that casserole. 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 I don't wanna eat that casserole.
There are some surprising moments in butt country.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the point, right? Is that it just catches you way off guard. It's awesome.
Welcome to butt country.
Awesome, dude. Welcome to butt country. Episode title. Boom.
Boom. Bye.
Bye.